Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Okay, this is Lillie Devyi, Shrimp Tempura, and Elaina Amberly will be conducting your interview today. I'm going to first start off by telling you the HP rules. Do on any streets surrounding the hospital. Do not serve patients who have their weapons drawn. Do not stand on the main lobby floor. Do not go AFK while on duty. If you do, that's a 3-day ban, demotion, and all refunds returned. Only 2 staff members may be at each desk in rank order up to 7, may line up down the hallway, also in rank order. If your medication wait time is over 5 minutes, go on EMS or delivery runs. If the wait is under 5 minutes, wait in the cafeteria. Do not use the front door. Only rank 6 plus may enter through the front, and only rank 7 plus may use the front parking lot. Do not spawn bus, must have DCP or CP permission. If you do spawn the bus, that's automatic dismissal. Radio checks are mandatory. So if you see someone in the chat say 10-4 radio checks and they already answer, then that's when you hit 10-4 copy. Am I missing anything?
Yeah, she said that already.
Did you talk about Oh yeah. When you stand in the lobby of the desk, it goes from brown scrub, maroon scrub, blue scrub, white scrub, and then green scrub. You said 7? Okay. I missed anything else before I start the MD rules? Okay.
You need help with the rules?
You said what?
So you need help with the MD rules? I know it's a lot of reading.
It is. Do you want to read half and I read half?
All right, I'll do the first half.
Okay.
All right, your MD rules now. You got MD1. MD1, refusal to give medicine to civilians or resuscitate a person without a justified RP reason, provided there's no threat to medic's life. Active shootouts, turf wars, and standoffs, you do not pick them up. That's 1 reprimand for punishment. MD2, use of firearms by medical staff is strictly prohibited. MD3, adherence to project rules. Medical faction members must follow all established project rules, punishment from 1 warning to 1 reprimand. MD4, personal use of official medical vehicles is prohibited. Punishment is 1 warning. MD5, issuing medical certificates outside the hospital setting is forbidden. That's 1 warning. MD6, selling medical pills or resuscitating players during life-threatening situations, such as firefights or other active threats, including to the individual being treated, is prohibited. That's punishment 1 warning. MD7, gang association and criminal activity, intentionally associating with gangs committing major crimes, theft, vandalism, murder, or affiliating with factions during events is prohibited. Dismissal from the faction, that's the punishment. MD8, disrespectful behavior toward any individual is prohibited. Punishment is one reprimand or dismissal based on faction leadership decision. MD9, non-compliance with orders, failing to follow orders or observe rank-based subordination, that's one reprimand. MD10, using personal vehicles for EMS-related tasks is not allowed, that's one warning. MD11, proper role play conduct. Medical personnel must role play their duties appropriately, including interactions, dialogue, and checking surroundings during emergencies. Punishment for that is one warning. MD12, improper use of tasers, attacking civilians with a taser, weapon, or physical force without an RP reason. Punishment is dismissal from the faction. RP 16, criminal acts against emergency personnel. Any criminal acts towards emergency medical personnel are prohibited. Punishment from 90 minutes in one state jail to 12-hour ban.
Okay. Um. Now I'm gonna read RP rules. Hold on. RP 13, faction and RP, non RP behavior within game factions, including unlawful release of prisoners or execution of civilians by the police. The punishment for that is exoneration from the faction and or from 30 minutes in one state jail to 3 days of ban. RP 14, sexual harassment, any form of non consensual sexual actions, including simulation and explicit dialogue slash actions, use of ethnic and or LGBT slurs or excessive attention. All sexual actions require OOC consent. Such actions should not occur in public or frequently visited areas. The punishment for that is 60 minutes mute or 24 hours up to 30 days ban. Okay. It's okay. Um, where was I? RP 15, disruption of faction operations, intentionally provoking faction members for entertainment or disrupting faction operations is prohibited. The punishment for that is 30 minutes in one state jail. Um, RP 16, criminal acts against emergency personnel. Any criminal acts towards emergency medical personnel are prohibited. The punishment for that is 90 minutes in one state jail to 12-hour ban. Okay, and now we're gonna ask you 10 questions. And then after that, the interview will be done. Okay.
All right.
Um. Okay. Question number one: why did you want to join the medical faction?
We help people, get people back to uh, full health, and save people lives.
Okay. You see a disagreement between two of your faction members. What would you do?
You want an honest answer, or you want a real life answer?
Um, whatever answer you want to give me, honestly.
Well, I mean, it depends on the disagreement, cause if it's like a small disagreement, that ain't my problem. But if it's about like they about to get into it for real, I take it to higher ups.
Oh yeah, but at least try to de-escalate the situation as best as you can. Make sure you record and report everything, so that way you'll have proof.
Yeah, I understood.
Um, How would you handle? Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna actually find one. Actually, you answer emergency call and you arrive on scene and you see a PD officer, a medic, and a gang member on the ground. Who do you pick up first?
I pick up the medical person first, then the PD officer.
In this situation, you would pick up whoever called you first, and normally you can tell by.
Deshaun, say the 4-0,
Are
please.
you saying again?
Deshaun, please call me the 4-0. Well, they're having an interview. I will take you wherever you need to go. Come on.
Okay. Where was I? In a situation, you would pick up whoever called you first. And normally you would be able to tell who called you first because when you arrive on scene, there'll be like a big red circle around their body.
Okay. So if the PD officer called me first, I pick him up first and then do the medical person.
Yeah, it's just whoever called first, honestly, in this situation. Shrimp, do you have any questions you want to ask?
Yeah, do you understand the chain of command?
Yes, yes, I do.
Can you give me an example?
Well, these green scrubs, we're at the bottom, so it's rank 0. And then it's the white scrubs, and then the blue scrubs, and then I believe it's the brown, and then the purple.
Okay, okay. All right, so if I come to a desk and you're right here, say we're downstairs in the main lobby. I come to the desk and you're right here. What do you do?
I move to the next desk, and if them desks full, I go to the end of the hallway.
Correct, thank you.
Question.
You say again, you cut out. Turn my body cam on first, and then try to calm everyone in the area down, and then talk to one person at a time, depending on the situation it is. And if it can't be handled, we call PD.
Mm, let's see. If someone refuses medical treatment, what should you do?
Personally, I ask why, but there's nothing I can do besides report that they refuse medical treatment.
That is a great answer. Um, and I have one more. Hold on. Um, what steps should be taken? Did anybody hear me?
Nah.
For what situation?
I already said. Um, I'm gonna say something else. You witness another medic reviving someone improperly without RP. What do you do?
Without their role play, honestly, you ask them respectfully, hey, what's going on? Did you use your macros the right way? But also, you have to make sure that it's not, out in a gang shootout. You're not out there in the middle of something, like violent or wise or not. But also, you have to make sure that you contact your superior to let them know what's going on. So when you get back to HP, just in case somebody has body cam on the situation, that you and the other person are not getting in trouble.
Okay, you ate that question up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what she
Baby
said.
girl, I've been playing this game for 3.5 years. It ain't my first rodeo. But also remember, like when you're going to sell your car or hands or whatever the situation is, maybe also be sure to make sure that you always have your body cam on. It does not matter if you like forget or whatever. Just make sure you have your body cam on because they can and will shoot you and they will tease you for no reason.
Mm-hmm. That'd be infuriating me. I'd be so mad. But that's why you record and report and make sure you submit in the ticket in. And if you don't know how to do that, I could show you after interview, or Elaina could.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Anybody else got any questions?
Okay, so say if our DFG is outside and she calls you, but also admin calls you. Admin calls you to rescue a military personnel. DFG calls you to rescue PD. Who do you rescue first?
I say we go admin.
Correct. Nice job. Okay, nice job. See, now some people would have said the DFG because she is our boss. Nope. The first person you answer to is always going to be an admin. If the admin calls you, the first person you answer to is the admin at all situations. But don't never call them. You call them. You never call them. You call them.
Okay. That wraps up your interview. Thank you, Durell. You did a good job.
Nice
Um,
job.
Elaina is, or I don't know who else recorded, but Elaina is gonna post it in the Discord, and I would say give it up to 24 hours, and you should receive your white coat. Okay.
All right, thank you guys.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you for joining the team.